This movie tells the story of Oliver, an indie filmmaker who returns to his hometown in Spain and reconnects with his stepsister Aurora after years of distance, and what happens when a man who has already crossed one line discovers he cannot stop at one. The film opens mid-conversation. Aurora and her best friend Natalia are discussing dresses when Oliver appears. Aurora does not expect him. "He said maybe," she tells him. "Well, here I am," he says. The hug they exchange is held slightly too long. Oliver is introduced to Natalia. Natalia leaves. The two of them walk together to Aurora's car, and she offers him her keys for the duration of his stay, taking her mother Julia's car instead. She is studying for an exam and hoping for a scholarship to Columbia. A friend named Carlos is going too. She calls him her boyfriend, but says she does not like that word. Aurora invites him to her place, but Julia, her stepmother, the woman who runs the house, is home. Oliver almost does not come inside. He stays for soup. Aurora is midway through cutting his hair when Julia calls her downstairs. They go to Julia's for lunch the following day. Julia makes polite small talk over wine and asks Oliver how long he plans to stay. He says a while, which is vague, which is a wider and more ambiguous concept. Julia's expression says she already knows him well enough to hear what he is not saying. Afterward, she tells Aurora what she thinks. Oliver appears and disappears like a ghost. "He came to see friends first and you second. He is selfish. He borrowed your car without a second thought." Aurora defends him. Julia does not press it. Julia's opinion of Oliver is already formed. He borrows Aurora's car without hesitation. He says he came to see friends and then us, with the emphasis clearly not on Julia. "He is selfish," she tells Aurora. "He appears and disappears from your life like a ghost. He would not even stay with us when he arrived." Aurora says that is just how he is. It is why he is interesting. Julia disagrees on both counts. That afternoon, a package arrives for Aurora. She opens it and finds a CCTV monitor, a live feed from inside her own room. Oliver planted a hidden camera when Aurora was called downstairs by Julia during the haircut visit. Through it, he watches Aurora's study routine, her habits, her private moments. Carlos comes to her room one afternoon and tries to push things between them. Aurora shuts it down immediately. Oliver watches all of it. Through the camera feed, Oliver watches Carlos visit Aurora's room. Carlos stops being subtle, and Aurora stops being patient and kicks him out. She leaves the house that night to go to a club party with Natalia. Carlos follows. He is unpleasant about it. He tells her she has not been interested in him for 2 weeks. He is tired of it. One day he will go out and get it elsewhere. She tells him he probably already has. Carlos is there too, and he is aggressive and clinging, and she has had enough. Oliver calls her phone from another party nearby and invites her over. She goes. The party is chaotic and loud. Oliver pulls her into it. Whatever happens that night, the film withholds the specifics while making the effect unmistakable. The dynamic between them shifts into something neither of them will be able to straightforwardly name afterward. Oliver's relationship with Karen is dissolving in the background. She calls occasionally. He answers briefly. It is ending in the way things end when one person has already decided. Oliver is back at the hidden camera feed after the party. Aurora is in her room, disoriented, clearly not well. He watches. Then he calls her. She picks up and they have a circular conversation about nothing. "Apologies for the other night. I was drunk. Don't worry about it." And through the phone, her voice sounds carefully neutral. He tells her she can call him whenever, that she would never bore him. "It is late," she says. He agrees. She says kisses. He says kisses. He stays with the camera feed after she hangs up. The next morning, Aurora shows up at his apartment unannounced. Oliver is showering. She lets herself in, looks around, and finds a handheld camera on the table with a memory card beside it. She loads the card. The footage she finds is a private video, a woman in mud, filmed without clinical distance. When Oliver emerges and they go for lunch, she asks, at the end of a sentence about something else, who was in that video. He says it is Karen, his girlfriend. He calls it an experiment, something they do for pleasure. Aurora says her ex Abel filmed her too. She says she liked it. She says she does not have those videos anymore. He kept them. Oliver tells her he wants to show her something. He shows her the footage from the camera in her room, the full weeks of it. Aurora reacts the way anyone would. She tells him he has gone too far. He is her sister. She is his half-sister actually, he says. She says it is not the same as her looking through his camera. He asks where she is going. She leaves. After the confrontation about the camera, Oliver and Aurora are at arm's length for a few days. Then Natalia organizes a picnic in the forest. The group includes Aurora, Oliver, Martin, and Carlos. The atmosphere is already loaded when they arrive. Aurora goes into the trees alone. Oliver follows. What happens in the forest is not framed as seduction or romance. Oliver is jealous of Carlos. Aurora is angry at being watched, and the combination of those two things in the dark among the trees produces something that neither of them entirely chooses. Carlos walks into it. Carlos watches the scene he was not meant to see. The drive back from the forest continues into the night, the car windows dark against the trees. When Aurora gets home, Julia is standing in the doorway. Carlos told her everything. Julia locks Aurora in her room. Aurora screams to be let out. Carlos, meanwhile, has found Oliver. He beats him with a bat. Julia calls a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist meets with Aurora and tries to establish a vocabulary for what happened. Aurora sits with her, calm, slightly contemptuous of the exercise, and talks about Carlos and Oliver and her childhood. She describes Oliver as mysterious when she was young. Asked to find another word for how he is now, she says dark. She says he felt nothing, and it was not frightening, it was compelling. She says she does not know what will happen when he leaves because she has not heard from him in a while. She says she might already be better off. The psychiatrist keeps meeting with Aurora. She asks Aurora how she would describe Oliver. Aurora says mysterious when she was young. Asked for another word now, she says dark. She says he felt nothing in that household, and she found it compelling rather than frightening. She says she thinks he breaks rules for satisfaction. She asks whether Aurora is not simply what the rule-breaking looks like to him. Aurora does not answer directly. The school has heard something. Aurora's face in the corridors is a test of composure she passes stone cold. Julia confiscates Aurora's phone and tells Oliver to leave the city, to leave the country. She tells him she will kill him if she sees him near Aurora again, and she does not hesitate over the words. Oliver tries to reach Aurora through the club. She is not there. Eventually, Aurora is driven somewhere by Julia, sees Oliver's name on her phone screen, and when Julia grabs the phone, Aurora opens the moving car door and gets out. She goes to find Oliver. She finds him. She tells him she cannot live without him. She is also furious. He was at the bar while she was locked up alone with all of this. He apologizes. She says she has been through something horrible. She asks about a bruise on his face. He says he fell. She came to Oliver for honesty and found Natalia inside Oliver's apartment. Natalia is there, in Oliver's bed, in a situation that leaves nothing to interpret. Aurora stares. Natalia doubles down and calls Aurora cheap. Aurora calls Oliver a wanker and a shithead. She tells him he has lost the only valuable thing in his life, and that is the real perversion. He has got so used to diminishing people that his life has become dark and empty. She tells him to get out of her life. Oliver stays in the city. Oliver receives a courier envelope a few days later. Inside is a collection of carefully cut hair, the kind that could only have come from one specific place. Oliver stares at it and then begins washing his hands. The film cuts to Aurora in her room watching Cannibal Holocaust on a laptop. The screen shows its most disturbing sequence. Aurora sits completely still, chewing a marshmallow, expression blank. Shock does not reach her the same way anymore. It is just another night, just another story, and that is how the story ends. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and drop a like and a comment to keep me going. Thanks.